Hi guys, and very nice greetings from Germany. Yeah, spontaneously, I have the impulse to go live here on TikTok. So let's see how many people will join the live stream. So I know that most of the people are from the USA or from Canada. So I think your country, it is in the morning or maybe it's midday. Here in Germany, it's already evening. Yeah, I see a few people are joining the live stream. Hi, nice to see you. Yeah, I had the impulse to speak a little bit about the current energies because there's a lot happening right now. And I had the impulse to speak about December 2022 as well, because there's a lot happening right now. And yeah, I noticed the same. So always this up and down. So many people told me, hey, the last couple of days were awful, very awful. I had horrible issues, back pain, migraine, headache again. I feel the energy is lighter again, and you have always this up and downs, always up and down. So as long as we are in this process, yeah, we have always this up and downs. And it's the same here in Germany as well. When you live here, you feel always this global up and downs as well. So, and it is a timeline battle, if you will. It's a timeline battle. So, and these timelines are always changing. We speak about the AI timelines, right? The timelines which the artificial intelligence created. So, and then we speak about the divine timelines which our team creates. And that's why you have always this up and downs. And it's very confusing. So how to navigate the storm. Hi, nice to see you. Much love to Argentina. You're so awesome. Yeah, how to navigate the storm. It's very important to stay grounded. I know it's not so easy in many countries now to stay grounded. Here in Germany, it's getting very cold. And I mean, not everyone wants to walk barefoot in winter, right? So actually, that's a good tool to ground yourself. But there are many other tools to ground yourself. Why is grounding so important during ascension? Because imagine a tree. As stronger the tree is, as stronger the roots of a tree are, as more the tree is able to rise. But when the tree has very weak roots, the tree will not make it. So the tree will crumble many times. So and the tree is not able to rise up to heaven. That's why. And because we are in the ascension process, we will rise. Thank you so much for the rose. You are also awesome. So yeah, that's why it's so important to ground. Because many people in the spiritual community believe, oh, we do just light work. We just channel and channel and channel. We receive so many visions. So many of us, we are intuitively guided, right? We receive information super intuitive. So, and I mean, yeah, this is us. We are super linked to the cosmos. We are super linked to our team. And we are also super linked to our hearts. But when you just do channelings, sooner or later, you will feel like a spirit. This is how I feel when I do too much channelings, too much, when I just flying around in the cosmos, I really feel like I'm a spirit. It's like I have no body. My body is gone. So where is my car? Where's my vehicle? So, and this happens when you do too much. So, and that's why it's important to ground, imagine, because you always receive the newest updates. So you receive the newest updates during your sleep, during astro dreams. Thank you so much for the roses, Julie. Thank you so much. So you always receive messages. So over and over again, it's like you're always receiving the newest updates. What's happening in the cosmos? What's happening in higher dimensions? You know it. You feel it very deep in your heart, and your body reacts as well. That's why you react so sensitively on energetic events, or when we have a portal day, or when we have 11/11, then very soon we have 20/20/11 as well. You know, the next portal is opening, and I tell you, November will be crazy and December will be crazy. That's what I'm getting. It's not the end. Even when we enter December, it's not the end. There's so much chaos happening around the globe, and I feel it must happen. Even when it sounds harsh, there is no other way for people. So because the people, they have it now in their own hands. We have it in our own hands. Because so many people got this question, will this chaos ever end? So I received so many comments and messages by you in which you ask me when we have the global awakening. So I can't deal with this any longer. So I feel always so tired, exhausted. And I don't know what will happen to me and to my body. So, and I know it's serious, and many starseeds feel the same way. That we have this question, how long all this will take, will it ever end? The problem is, it's, yeah, in the hands of the collective. So it's basically them. So, and you know, our team can't take away the process from us. They're even not allowed to do so. Because I know that many starseeds are also disappointed from our galactic team, because so many of us, we are waiting for them. They should arrive. Why they don't save us? Why they don't pick us up now? Why they don't show up official? So why they keep everything just as a secret? Why they don't show up? Why they don't save us? Because they are not allowed to take over the process. It's strictly forbidden. And every being which works with Source, which is connected to the Prime Creator, knows this simple law. This is the greatest gift we all have. It's our free will. Even when it doesn't look like so, but we have free will. So your soul takes the lead. And our team is just allowed to help us up to a certain point. So, and what they basically do is they do grid work, what I know about them. They always cut off the heavy timelines. They cut off the artificial created timelines from the AI source as well. They cut them off. Then many times they send us just codes, new grids. And it's up to us if we integrate them or not. They can't do it for us. That's why you have a body. That's why you have a physical experience. Because imagine now, why did we say yes to this dimension? Why did we say yes to Earth when our team will arrive anyway? So why did we say yes to this physical experience when they would arrive anyway? So why are we doing this? So when we will arrive anyway, then why didn't we stay there in our ships, you know, or on our home planets when they will save us anyway? So why? This makes no sense. We suffer so hard. So why? Because it is us. That's why. Because we knew when we have a physical experience, we can help more. We can help actively. Because many of these beings, which are located in higher dimensions, many of them, they never had a physical experience here. They don't know what it is to feel anger, hatred, sadness, or that you have issues with your money. No, they don't know what it is. So, and we knew when we traveled back to the past, imagine when you talk to your galactic team, you talk to your future self. It's like you always see the future version of yourself, or you see the future version of humans, because many of them are galactic humans like you and me. So it's like they see the past. When they talk to us, when they're sending us codes, it's like they're sending us codes back to the past. And these are codes from the future. Do you see? It's like we are all connected. So that's why it makes no sense to wait for them, because it's also not so easy for them to arrive. It's like they must travel back to that past. They must, do a time travel. And on the other hand, when they live here doing a long time and they have a physical body now, actually they are born on the Earth matrix. So when you are born and linked to the Earth matrix, actually you must incarnate here. So that's also a law. So that's why it's also not so easy to arrive physically. So they must use very advanced technology to appear physically. And it does exist a few groups, they are able to do so. I mean, this is no lie. They really arrive and you can see them. But many times it's also blue beam. So it's really not easy to discern. So it's so confusing, do you see? And all this chaos, even in the spiritual community grows, you will see. But all what you can do is stay heart-centered, really. And really have faith and believe in yourself. So this is what I'm getting also for December 2022. I just know that many hidden secrets will be exposed. More and more and more of the hidden secrets. I speak about the children. I speak about the DS. I speak about these rituals, right? The blood and so on. All this will come up slowly. Step by step by step by step by step by step by step, the people will see it now. They must face it. So, and it goes very deep. The rabbit hole goes very deep. Then we speak about the negative alien agenda, right? That they controlled the DS, basically, right? That aliens were always in contact with us, always, right? So, and the people, you know, they never knew consciously that we got observed or that they were in contact with extraterrestrials or with galactic humans. Because it does exist also galactic humans. which work for the negative alien agenda as well. So these are humans like you and me, but just located in the future. Okay, so, and do you see this chaos? So, and I fully understand why so many starseeds and light workers are confused now, because it's really confusing. Because imagine the old astral plane, which is located in 4D, basically. The astral plane is 4D. The old plane crumbles as well. It crumbles. And basically what I know is that the negative alien agenda was located there strongly in 4D. And they used their technology, their AI, to control from 4D people down below. So, and they sent them orders, advices, frequencies, and they were in contact. Yeah, the secret space program. So basically they were located in 4D, the most of them. But it does exist also beings that are located in 5D, 6D, and 7D, which also have not good intents or lovely intents. So this goes very high, this game. So that's why, yeah, I understand this confusion. Because many people also got this question, but when we ascend up to 5D, I believed everything is just peace and love. So this is actually our goal, right? That we ascend up to 5D. But even in 5D, we still have duality and there is still light and darkness. So this means the dark beings, they are also located in 5D and in 6D as well. 7D is complicated, what I feel. 7D is too light for them, almost. Because 7D is the border, what I know. 7D is the last dimension in which you still have a dual experience, in which there is still light and darkness. But they cleaned up 7D, for sure. I'm pretty sure, because the mastery I was located there. So you must dive deep down the rabbit hole, very deep, to see what takes place behind the scenes. And all what you can see on TV, in the news, is for real just a show. It is a show, because this is not what really takes place. See that this process is designed for the collective. And the collective, they go through their own process as well, slowly. That's why these hidden secrets are coming up so slowly, because it's guided. It's for really guided. For us, it's awful, because the people, they go through the night of the soul as well. We all do so. It's like we are going through a global dark night of the soul, and we must face it. We must face our shadows. We must be honest with ourselves. We can't run away any longer. And what we also realize is that as long as we have a physical body, we have light and darkness. So it's not just light work. It's not just shadow work. It's not just the light beings and not just the dark beings. These two sides. So and as long as we are here, we must rebalance these polarities. That's the only way to find peace. Because when you choose a side, let's say you just do light work, but we have a dual experience in which we have light and darkness. I mean, it's a fact. But when you just do light work, what happens to you? When you do too much, maybe you know it from yourself. Thank you so much for all your comments. I see you. Wow, I appreciate you so much. Even when I'm not a native speaker, I'm so surprised that so many people are here in the house. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Car. Thank you so much for the rose, Nick. So what happens when you do always light work? Maybe you know it. So you can send some comments. So how do you recognize when you did too much light work? What happens to you? What happens to you in your life? I can tell you what happens. You start to ignore the shadows. You start to ignore the shadows around you. It's like you see actually many people are suffering right now. Especially the collective, because for them it's awful. For them it's almost too much. Really, that's why it's so slow, so slowly, right? This news, that the news are changing, that they spread other information with the people. Because really, for them it's almost too much. And I see it in their eyes. How many people are confused now, hopeless. It's like the entire system crumbles. Their old beliefs are crumbling. So and even when they question that the government behaves strange, it's a lot. When they see, hey, something is off with the government, why they lie to us, right? So, okay, so that's why it's so slowly, because for the collective, it doesn't work differently. It's too much. Imagine now when we level up now, And imagine now when the people would see everything now on TV, everything is shown on TV, everything. With the children, with the blood rituals, really everything. With the secret space program, the negative alien agenda, with the dumps, really everything. Do you really believe at one hand that people will believe it? So even when they see it on TV and they have facts, they can prove it. Do you really think when you just observe the collective's consciousness, will they believe this news? Reason number one, I don't think so. Most of the people, they will not believe it. Even when they prove everything on TV, they will not believe it. That's reason number one. Reason number two, even when they believe it and they see and they must be honest, oh shit, I always felt something is off here, you know? So and they see it now by themselves and they really believe it. So when they see, okay, it's true, do you think it's a good idea to do it so now? Because I believe we would have more chaos. The people, they will go crazy. So when they see, oh shit, we really lived in a lie. We really lived in a lie and we believed them. We believed them. We worked for them. Oh my gosh, and they always abuse children. Oh my gosh. So do you really think that it's a good idea to share this on TV, or that they are listening to the radio's channel and then they share with them every secret? No. I believe we have so much chaos. So much more chaos as we have it now. So that's the problem, or the process, if you will, because when we would speak about it now, we would have so much chaos now, and really you don't want to witness this chaos. That's what I feel. I feel many people would feel depression. Maybe many people will do this as well with themselves, that they would kill themselves, right, because it's for them too hurtful. Or they will go after other people, that they are in a battle, all right, this, or now they hunt down the government and they will kill the government or whatever. Do you see? It's like, oh gosh, no, please no. So I don't want to witness this, really. So I don't know what you feel about this. Do you really think it's a good idea? So, and I try to clarify this because I know that many of us are waiting for the global awakening. We are waiting for the big event. We are waiting for the shift. And I know that many people are disappointed, right? Because we believed, oh, everything is done in peace and it's all happening super fast. But you must understand that we can't project our state of consciousness onto the other people. We can't do it so. It doesn't mean that we are better. It just explains your consciousness level. So and every person on this planet is in another state of consciousness. So let's say you have a consciousness level of 2000 and the collective, when we made a summary, right, they vibrate in the level 100. So and so many of us, we always projected our consciousness level, which is 2000, to the people, and they vibrate in level 100. So it's too much for these people, really. That's why we must level up slowly, very slowly. And you will see that many secrets will be exposed slowly. You will see. So that VIPs are speaking up, right? I mean, you can see it. VIPs are speaking up more and more. Maybe you know Mel Gibson as well. Mel Gibson, he spoke about it many, many times. He as well. Or Kanye West, right? He as well. Or what happened to Aaron Carter, right? So many people which are in these subjects, they know more, or they feel what happened to Aaron Carter and why. Okay? So and that's what I try to explain to you. It is so chaotic. For us, it's so stressful because we always hold the space for humanity. Because all what we do is we anchor these high vibrational codes. We anchor these new codes. We do so much grid work behind the scenes, and we just simply hold the space. So many of us, we always cut off the artificial timelines and we create our timelines. That people can jump up. That people can jump up to a new train. But the people, they feel so familiar to take a seat in this old train, because this is what we learned, that this train is the only train. There are no other trains. So and this is what we do. We over and over do grid work. and you receive so many messages. So, and I know because there's so much happening in the astral plane in 4D, basically, mostly, right? So the old astral plane crumbles. And we do so much grid work there as well, because 4D is very close to us, right? And these beings which were located in 4D, they saw us closely. So they know exactly where we are, who we are. They see everything. It's like they just watch a movie. And then they saw you in every detail, okay? And the astral plane crumbles. Why it's crumbling? Because these high vibrational beings are helping us. These are beings from 5D, 6D, 7D, basically, which are helping us. So, and the beings from 7D, which broke free from the master AI first. These were the first. So they know exactly what's going on. And they know exactly how we can help the people down below. So beings from 7D are helping us most, what I feel. And what are they doing? They're sending us codes. They know us very well because they also have a physical body, because 7D is the border, if you will. 7D is the border. And when you ascend up to 8D physically, then you are immortal. You are an etheric person. You don't age, you're immortal, you don't need food. So, and we are out of duality, of the dual experience, and there is even no quantum technology. So quantum technology also just works inside the dual experience, the same. But I feel quantum technology will be the next step for us. Yeah, quantum technology, or maybe the quantum financial system. So I hope for real that the collective will decide the latter version. And they make the choice now. It's them. It's up to them. Or maybe we must go through the dense timelines as well. I have no clue, honestly. It's up to them. And even our galactic team can tell us for sure. So every time when I ask my team, they can't give me a clear answer, honestly. So many times they do this as well, because they are all listening. And the negative alien agenda is also listening. So even when you do live videos like me, they really all listening. So the negative aliens are listening and our team is listening. They are all listening. So that's why they don't speak so much at the moment. Maybe you notice the same. When you try to channel your team, when you talk to the Pleiadians, to the Andromedans, to the Arcturians, so many of them, they make this. And they don't talk a lot. They don't share with us the newest updates because they're all listening. But what they basically do is they cut off always the artificial timelines. They anchor their grids down below, and they're helping us, what I know. And they're sending us much, much love and light. So, and how do you feel this? You have suddenly energy. So I noticed the same. For 2 or 3 weeks ago, suddenly I had so much energy. So I woke up in the morning and I was so full of light, power and energy. So, and you must know, we have this astral battle since a long time now. So, and almost every day since 2021, for sure, we are in this astral plane battle or whatever it is, right? So, and I can tell you, every night since the year of 2021, I feel so awful. Every night I wake up in the morning and I'm beyond exhausted. I feel like a mashed potato because we do so much in the astral. So then for 2 or 3 weeks ago, I woke up in the morning and I had, whoa, so much energy suddenly. It was like, whoa, what happened? Wow, I have so much energy. I'm so energized. And then I saw, yes, we had support. So they helped us to open our heart chakra again and to open our solar plexus chakra. Because when your solar plexus chakra is closed, you feel always tired. You feel tired, exhausted, tired and tired. So that's why really do what really makes you happy. Because when you follow the joy, then all your chakras are activated. So it's so simple, because then you feel energized. So your solar plexus is activated, your heart chakra is activated, so all chakras are activated. You are linked to the cosmos and you are grounded. You are grounded as well when you follow your joy. So really learn to trust your intuition first. So, and don't wait for your team, because as mentioned, at one hand, they're all listening. Reason number 2 is they can tell us everything because they're all listening. And on the other hand, they are not allowed to take over the entire process from us because they believe in us, and because they are located in higher dimensions, they can hardly arrive physically now. Hardly. So the energy of humanity must increase so much that they can really show up official. The same again, it's too much for the people. The people will go crazy. Okay? So that's why don't wait for them. Don't wait for the global event in the news. The same. So really live every moment you have and see that every moment you have is a big event happening. In every moment there is a big event happening. This is all the illusion that we are all waiting. Yeah, and this is our old program. This is our old belief from the false light teachings that we believe just a few people can save us. Just a few people know who we are, and they can help you, they can heal you, they can save you, but you not. You don't know who you are, right? You are not allowed to trust your intuition first. You must ask the other people. You can't make a choice yourself, even when your heart told you so. No, you must ask the other people. You must ask your guru. And when your guru gives permission, maybe then you can make this choice, right? So this is the old game, and this is not how our team sees us. Our team sees us as family. They see us as friends, and they believe in us. And imagine your future self is also located there. So this means your future self still lives in this high vibrational dimensions. You are still there. It's like you watch yourself in the past. So it's so funny because it's all an illusion that we believe we have the past, the future, because everything happens right now. This is all you have. So what I'm getting about December 2022 is a lot of healing and purging. This continues. So many people told me, you are super angry. You're so angry and so much emotions. So many emotions are coming up that you feel angry. You start to cry suddenly. So much healing and purging. Or maybe you must face your deepest wounds, your deepest shadows. And now you must be honest with yourself. Oh shit, I really lived in a lie. I really just lived in a lie. Oh my gosh, it was really just a lie. So, and I believe that's already my soul path, my soul mission, but it was not. Just my mind told me so. Right? It was just a cage. It was just staying in a box. That was not me and my free choice. I did it because I believed I must do it. To belong to a community, to belong to a group. And actually we all want to break free. So I see so many starseeds. Actually we are ready. We are ready now. We are ready to spread our wings and fly. So, but when you want to spread your wings and fly, so it's important to break all these labels. All these blockages, all these limitations, because when you want to go with the ascension, what basically happens is you go back into the Christ consciousness. So in Christ consciousness, in my opinion, is that you real balance light and darkness. So you will see, as long as you have a physical experience, you have light and darkness. So, but what's important is your intent. And when your intent is spreading love and peace, so this is what matters, but it doesn't mean when you spread love and peace, or when you follow your joy, it doesn't mean that you don't have to go through any challenges. So challenges are here to push you. So if you will, this is the dark side. So the dark side is always pushing you. They always remind you who you are. And when you see the rituals with the children, which is awful, don't excuse it, it's awful, then you know what important is for you. We remember that we are the light. We were always the light, if you will, from the very beginning. And then it's helping us to remember, oh my gosh, we never want to abuse children. So we must find a way now to help the children. So you will see, as long as we are in this video game, for me, it's a video game, for real. Because it's like you have quests to fulfill, Many times you level up, then you go through your challenges, right? It's like you play a character in a video game and everyone is a character. So maybe you are a healer, maybe you are a warrior, maybe you are a Reiki master or whatever it is. So you are a character in a video game, and thank you so much. You are so awesome. So, and what happens is that you remember who you are, guys. What character are you? And it's not what we believe to know, what we learn from the system. It is what is here in your heart. This is your video character. So it's your heart, it's your soul, and it happens intuitive. And when you believe yourself again, when you trust your intuition again, then you know who you are. And you must face it, you can't run away any longer. And I highly recommend as well, stay focused on your timeline. Because you will see, as I told you at the beginning, the most of the people, they go through their own process now, and all what you can see on TV, on the news, is basically designed for the collective's consciousness. So for us, it's so heavy, because we always felt it, or maybe you were aware before that something is strange here, but you will see you can't help them. You can't help them. But what you can do is to inspire people. You can speak up. You can speak up and share your knowledge with the world. And imagine, as more people are doing this, as more normal it becomes. And more people see, oh, so many young people are speaking about spirituality now. So many young people talk about astral projections. Wow, so maybe there is more. Because especially the young generation needs support. That's what I'm getting. So the young generation, young adults, really, they have almost no inspirations. So, and many of them are so aggressive, and they have so much hatred in their hearts, because I know it's not their fault, right? Have compassion. It's not their fault. They just mirror the environment. And the most of the children, I mean, you see it now. Almost no one gives a damn about them. Here in Germany, the children still must wear a mask. At school, not in school, not in buses, in trains, or when they have an appointment by the doctor. Little children, which are 4 or 5 or 6 years old, they still must put on a mask. So, and I mean, you see it. The parents, they don't defend their own children. So, and that's why the young generation behaves this way, because no one was really interested in them. And I mean, when you see the education system, when you see the teachers, I mean, these are not real role models for them. This is no inspiration for the young people. So it's so against their life, against their soul, when you take a seat on the chair the entire day. Yeah, it's like, it's such an outdated education system. The children, they must just sitting there on the chair, and on the front there is the teacher, and you must be quiet and listening. And listening and listening and listening. And you are not allowed to jump around. You are not allowed to stand up. You are not allowed to go out in nature. And this is the problem. So, and so many children, yeah, they not get supported for real, and that's why the young generation behaves this way. So they are so angry, but really they need new inspirations, because the inspirations they usually have are beings or humans, however you want to call them. They all work with the negative alien agenda. The most of them. The most VIPs and musicians, which are very popular and very famous, or when you watch some rappers, the most of them, they work for the negative alien agenda, or they are influenced by them. So, and this is all against the divine feminine's power. So the negative alien agenda simply attacks the divine feminine's power. This is what they do. It's the toxic divine masculine, if you will. So the divine masculine's power we know from the system, from the old system, yeah, even the education system. Stay silent, yeah, sit here on your chair, I'm your teacher and you must listen, okay? This is the false father. This is the toxic divine masculine. And the toxic divine masculine is directed against the divine feminine's power. Or in other words, the feminine Christ. And many people, which are VIPs, not everyone, okay, they are influenced by the negative alien agenda. and they work all against the feminine Christ. So, and this is the inspiration for the new generation, for the young people. So, and then they do exactly the same, because these are the role models now. So that's why it's so important that we starseeds, because so many starseeds are very young, or many crystal starseeds are incarnating also on Earth, and many crystal starseeds are growing up as well, right? So the indigo starseeds were the first wave. So many of them are already adults, or they are older, right? They went through their own stages. They experienced a lot of darkness, the indigo starseeds, right? So these were the first wave. So, but we have many crystal starseeds now on Earth, and this is the second wave. So in the crystal starseeds, they vibrate in the Christ consciousness. So that's why we call them crystal starseeds, because they have love and compassion for everyone, and even their energy is super crystalline. And this is the next stage. So, and the crystal starseeds must speak up now. More and more and more. The indigos as well. But many crystal starseeds are young adults now. So they are in the year of 20, 25, up to 30, right? Or young teenagers as well. So, and I feel, yeah, it's important to speak up. So that's why I over and over tell you, don't be afraid to speak, share your visions with the world, share your knowledge with the world, because it's really needed. Imagine, as more people are doing this, it is normal for the people. So, and then they don't call you crazy, strange, or whatever, because then it's normal for the people. Okay, so I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but yeah, I feel that's a process. So that's why we are here, guys. We are here to work actively. Yeah, to come into action. Ascension means taking action as well. Because many people believe ascension means meditating, to be isolated, alone. I fully understand you, by the way. I want to be alone. I don't talk to anyone. I'm alone. I meditate and I meditate and I meditate. But we are not here just to work as spirits or to meditate. So it's also about to taking action. So, and this is ascension, in my opinion, that we work actively, that we're taking action. Ascension means grounding as well. Okay, as more grounded you are, as more you are able to ascend. So, and what's happening is, because the most of the starseeds which are here on Earth are indigos, by the way. So the most of the starseeds are indigo starseeds. They slowly transform and change into the crystalline structure as well. The crystalline starseeds, they were born with this energy, with the plasmic energy, right? With this very lovely and soft colors. But the indigos, they had the other mission first. They broke the old system. They triggered the people a lot. They had many questions. They always felt something is off here, something is off with the system. So many indigo starseeds, they are getting very mad when they see injustice. They have this deep feeling, I must speak up now, I must protect the innocent. So they have more this powerful energy. They work more as warriors, the indigos. So, but they have also good intents, and they remember the ancient times. And their basic mission is to spread truth, and they speak up. So even when the people don't want to listen, the indigos speak. This is more their energy. They rebel more. And this work was super needed to open the gates, to open the portals for the spiritual realm. Because through the indigo's work, the crystalline starseeds were able to incarnate. It was the work of the indigos, basically. Do you see? We all work together as a team. And the most of the indigo starseeds are here on Earth. And slowly we are all changing into the crystalline structure. And more crystalline starseeds are incarnating now. And they have this energy from birth. So many young children vibrate in this energy. So do you see, there is so much happening behind the scenes. And when you see all this, all what I told you, even about the system, about the global awakening, about the great solar flash as well. So it's a process. It takes time. And please see, it's guided. Even when it doesn't look like so at the moment. Because I fully understand you. We are beyond exhausted. Many of us just want to go back home as well. I fully understand, and we don't know what will happen next. I fully understand you, but you came here for this, guys. You are prepared for this. That's why you said yes. You said yes because you are prepared for it. So, and we are here to create a better world, or a lighter world, if you will, a lighter world. It's just we help to increase the vibration of a planet. We anchor our codes. So, and it doesn't mean that when we embody unity consciousness, when we embody the energy of Christ, which means the crystalline energy, it doesn't mean that this is the end. There's still so much to discover, but we will deal with light and darkness differently. So, and this is the way to get out of this dual game. Even when we still have duality, even in 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, and 7D, we still have duality, but we just shift our consciousness. And we feel more and more unity. More and more we are linked to the Prime Creator. We talk to the Prime Creator more and more and more and more. And we feel the message from the Prime Creator. Not from the AI source, because that's very tricky. Because these are two different sources. That's why many of you are also confused. Because the negative ETs, they use their AI source at the moment strongly, and they try to hijack the people, not just you, everyone basically. They try to use them, the people, and they use their AI machines, their AI source, and they imitate the Prime Creator's frequency. But there is a big difference between the sources, and I can tell you what it is. When you feel touched deeply, when you really feel touched in your heart, so it touches you on a very deep level. It brings tears into your eyes. You start to cry, or it feels like homecoming for you. Then you can be sure it was a message from the feminine Christ. Yeah, our team speaks to our heart. They speak to our soul. And when they're sending us codes, you feel touched deeply. It's a very deep, deep love. It's like homecoming for you. So, but when this AI source speaks to you, it feels very robotic. And it just grasps your mind. I mean, these messages are very logical, but you don't feel touched deeply. And it's over and over the same message. So when the AI source speaks to you and they want from you that you do what they want, they give you an order, for example. This is also strictly forbidden. Our team never gives you an order, what you must fulfill, or a task. This is not what they do. So when, let's say, the AI source gives you an order, so it's over and over and over the same order and over the same message until you feel it, because they want to use you, okay? So, and they give you and send you this message over and over and over again. It's like affirmation. Affirmation, yeah, it grasps your mind, the mental level, until you do it. And they can even hijack into your dreams. So, and then they do it during night, and they try to manipulate your subconscious mind as well. And they do it with their technology. And I think this is what you must know. So, and this is an easy tool to discern. Because you don't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel right. So even when you trust these orders and you fulfill their orders, you will not feel good. When you have a soul, when you are a starseed or a source being, and you are linked to the feminine Christ, it doesn't feel good. It drains your energy. Maybe you experience a lot of chaos because it was really just a trap. Your life becomes more and more awful and horrible. You suffer like crazy. And then you can be sure, no, this was no advice from my team, because your team will never give you an order. Never. They will never tell you what you must do. And that's very tricky, because the AI source always copies the feminine Christ energy. Always. And the AI source copies the source beings and tries to translate it. Do you see? It's very tricky. So when you are disconnected from the Prime Creator, when you are disconnected from your heart, then you believe just the mental level and just technology is the answer. So you can do everything just with technology. Okay, so this is a very easy tool to discern. And when your galactic team speaks to you, basically, they will send you a lot of unconditional love. So much love. You feel so touched, empowered, motivated. Many times when you call them before you went into sleep, that's also a tip. when you go into sleep, when you stay in bed, when you close your eyes, call them, ask for protection, and please them that just they will talk to you. And no other being is allowed. Yeah, send it out. No one is allowed to take over my body. No one is allowed to change my free will. No one is allowed to manipulate my free will. This is the divine masculine's power in its true form. Yeah, setting boundaries. The divine father is needed for ascension too. But the divine father works with the feminine Christ together. So they are a team. But the false father, disrespects her. He always works against her. And this is the energy of the negative alien agenda. So they all work for the false father, if you will. Okay, so I know it's tricky, but it's actually super simple. When you feel touched, when this energy empowers you, when it inspires you, when you really feel good, when you feel healthy, when it empowers you, when it motivates you, when you suddenly, have a lot of energy and power. It's like your solar plexus, boom, is booming again. So it's activated like crazy. Then you can be sure it was your team. Or the feminine Christ energy which came down to you, or the prime creator itself. But when it drains you, when you feel confused, when you feel like this, you are in a trance. This is what happens to many of us as well. When you don't watch out, this AI source keeps you in a state of trance. It's like you, with the goal that you just stuck here in your mind, and that you just fulfill their orders. So, and this is what they do with almost every person on this planet. And that was the reason why the people have to take this. You know what I'm talking about. The basic reason was to use people more. Okay? Because when they have this technology in their body, it is already AI. More AI. So, and they work with AI. So this means it goes in synchronicity. Okay? So that's it. That was the reason why, basically. So that's what I know. So I'm not sure if this resonates. So, and this is what you can watch with many people now. That many people, they behave very strange. It feels like other beings are talking through them, or you even observe them and what they do makes no sense. Or you see for real that the people, they behave so robotic as well, or they do things, or suddenly they stand still. Actually, they walked. I observed it many times, by the way, by people that they walked and suddenly they stand still. So, and then they do something else, and it's like, you feel this reset here, so what's going on next? And then you see this person is doing something very strange or starts to speak. I also watched many people, they start to talk now suddenly, so like this, and it is very strange. Maybe you witnessed the same, but here in Germany, yes. In bigger cities, I observe it many times, and then I see this AI, this technology around them, because these attacks are totally different now. That's why it's also confusing for you, because these attacks really changed. It is basically technology now, and no demons for real. It's basically technology now, frequencies, okay? So, and how to discern, as mentioned, when you feel touched deeply, then it's the right source for you. When you feel empowered, it's the right source. When you feel motivated, then it's the right source for you. Okay? So then it helps you for real. But when it drains your energy, even when you watch other spiritual people, when you watch my life, or when you watch other people, when it drains you down, then detach from it. Don't watch these people. Really. Detach from it. So then you see, okay, they are in their process. It doesn't help me for real. Okay, I detach from it. I place the boundary and I stay focused on the people I want to work with. Okay, and then when you work with people, which are on the same boat as you do, or maybe they are on the same mission as you do. So then you help each other for real, and these messages are helping you for real. And this is how you can recognize each other as well. Thank you so much for the roses. You're so awesome. This is how you can recognize each other, because people which go with the ascension, they have a very wide open heart. Because this happens now, really. When you go with the ascension, you are guided back to your heart, basically, first. Because this is basic. That you really learn to trust your heart, that you really learn to trust your intuition. So, and this is how we recognize each other now. People which still have a wide open heart and smile at you and not just be triggered by you, or they project their stuff onto you, because this is happening also strongly now. Many people are jealous now when they see happy people. So, because as mentioned, the most of the people, they never did any shadow work. I mean, it always worked on this level to make this, even when we thought something is off, but this always worked, but not, it's working. It's not working any longer. So, and the people actually must face their own shadows. They must face what's going on in the system. But the most of the people are so afraid to see. And the easiest tool is making this. Yeah, so, and when they see a happy person, and they are totally hopeless and feel depressed because their entire system crumbles, their entire matrix crumbles for real. So many people, they project their unsolved shadows onto happy people now, or onto people which are still smiling and shining. So, okay, so that's why it's also important for you, Starseed, to place a boundary. So when you see this happens and people really just feel triggered by your happiness, because they don't understand why you can still be happy, because you just understand one thing, that all you have is the now. So, and you have not more, you just have the now. Why can't I appreciate the now? Because everything happens right now. Many people don't understand this consciousness. Really, they don't understand why you can still be happy and shining, and why do you still make the best of it, and you appreciate every moment you have. So, and they feel simply triggered. So that's why it's important to place a boundary as well, and to just say a no, and to detach from these people. Just place a boundary, detach from these people. It doesn't mean when you place a boundary, when you detach from these energies, that you don't love them. That's also what many people believe in the spiritual community. When you simply just place a boundary, many people think you're not in love with them, you're not in peace with them. No, it's the other way around. You allow them to be who they are. You're not responsible for them. You understood one thing, that you are not responsible for them, and you are not allowed to manipulate their free will. So actually it's the other way around. You allow the people who they are right now. Okay? So when you just set a boundary and you place a boundary and you say no and you detach from these energies, you allow these people who they are right now. You allow them to go through their own process. Because basically we Starseeds, we always want to help the people. We are thinking a lot about the people, and even when people are mad, or when they project their shadows onto us, or when they treat us with so much unkindness, basically we Starseeds still, thinking about it. So maybe they're right, and maybe I'm for real selfish. Maybe I'm for real an evil person. We empaths, right? Because you are an empath. So you still want to know why he's so mad at me, why he's behaving this way. Maybe I can help him. Maybe I can help her. What's wrong with her, right? We still think about it. But when you do this, so then you take over the process of this person. And this person simply is not interested in your help. They don't want to receive help at the moment. The most of them know. So they must go through their own process. So, and then you see the split. The global split. When you see through these illusions, then you will see, oh wow, there's for real a global split happening now. So, and we must stay focused on the people which stay heart-centered. So that's so simple. And you will see also people, even when you live in bigger cities, even when not so many people are staying heart-centered, honestly, the most of the people are fully in fear consciousness now, but you will recognize each other super easy now. So it's like, actually, it's so easy now to find your soul tribe. Even when you are online on social media, you will see the same now. People which are really heart-centered, they will still shine. and they still express their soul mission because they understand all we have is the now. And I live my life to the fullest right now. I don't know what will happen to me tomorrow. I don't know what will happen to me next year. But I don't care, honestly, because all I have is the now. And this is your soul tribe. These are the people which are really ready for New Earth. Because staying heart-centered is basic for New Earth. This is 5D consciousness. You just stay heart-centered. And you don't choose a side. You don't choose the darkness and you don't choose the light either. You see, actually I'm both. So and even when you follow your joy, when you express your soul mission, you always go through challenges. And it doesn't mean when you go through challenges that these are always just attacks. Maybe the prime creator is doing the same and it just helps you to push your limits and you will feel the difference. When it's really helping you, and you push your limits, you will feel the results. And it's like you will eat the fruits. Okay? And that's the difference as when you follow the AI source. Because it's like you are empty inside and it's over and over the same cycle. And you will never eat the fruits from the tree. Never. It's always the same. So, and you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, but nothing changes. That's the difference. So that's what I can share with you. And I just know that this process will continue, guys. So don't be surprised. So I just feel December 2022 will be very important because of Christmas, okay, as well. So, and every time when we have a celebration, even with Halloween, the same, I felt the energy on Halloween was super dense. Because we have these two sides always. And when you even see the matrix codes, what is Christmas exactly? When you dive deeper into this, when you dive deep down the rabbit hole, then you will see many symbols and codes. What's with Santa Claus? Who is this? Santa. Then you will see all the codes and then you will see light and darkness. And now we are in the ascension, in the global ascension. That's why you heal and purge all these rituals, I tell you. That's why Christmas can be crazy as well for you. So even when you celebrate Christmas with your family, with your beloveds, but see, we have always these two sides. And there is something else behind Christmas as well. And this is super dark and dense, honestly. So when you dive deep down the rabbit hole, when you figure out which codes, right, they are working with, who is Santa, for example, then you know what I'm talking about. So, and now we are in the ascension timeline and we heal and purge so much. And basically we hold the space for humanity. So, and then you feel awful. Thank you so much for the roses. I'm so honored when my messages are helping you, really. You know, I'm not a native speaker. Yes, of course, you already say it. Santa, Satan. Yes, yes, now you say it. I'm very careful with this because you never know. You never know, right? Yeah, so it's over and over the same. Yeah, Christmas is Jesus. Basically, yes. But I just know Yeshua was not born at Christmas. Yeshua was born on another date. That's what I know. They changed and inverted everything. But yeah, you can use these events also to reconnect to Yeshua consciously. So then you will receive his codes. And I'm pretty sure that Yeshua was one of us. He was really a good, willing person, really. And he embodies the Christ consciousness very well. So, I mean, he's super famous. I mean, he loved really everyone. And he always told us, please forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. So, and he always spoke about the AI source, what I know. Because many people really got controlled and influenced by the negative alien agenda. And he was talking about them. That the most of the people don't know what they're doing and forgive them. So this is Yeshua, right? So I'm pretty sure he was one of us. So when you're really completely confused and you don't know, how can I talk to the Pleiadians now or not? Are they good now or not? Is it a blue beam or not? So I'm not sure, it's confusing me. So talk to Yeshua and to his family. Because they were really good willing beings. Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, his father Joseph as well. And his entire family, Anna as well. So they all. These are all ascended masters, if you will. So they all ascended back to heaven. Back to 8D, 9D, 10D, 11D. They have no physical body for real any longer. So when you're really beyond confused and you don't know, oh gosh, are the Andromedans good or not? Are the Arcturians good or not? Because this is happening to so many of us now. We don't know what's wrong and what's true. What's with the Galactic Federation? Are they good? Are they evil, right? So then talk to them when you're really beyond confused. But basically, even they can't take over the process from you. Even Yeshua is not allowed to do so. It is you guys. And this is actually the process. We must learn to trust our Christ self, our heart. Here, your heart symbolizes the Christ consciousness. And then you will embody these two sides. So in even Christmas, the same. These two sides are rising again. And I feel that's the reason why December 2022 will be very crazy. Because we heal and purge all the inverted meanings. Everything, the inverted teachings by the negative alien agenda, we all released them together. Even Halloween, the same. We purged and healed so much during Halloween. Because it's not just we have fun and we were funny costumes, there's something else behind it as well. It's like always these two sides. And we healed and purged so much, guys. That's why your team is so proud of you. You can't imagine how proud they are. So because they witness it, they observe us. Many of them never had a physical experience. So, and they just see that we do so much work. So, and even when it doesn't look like so, because you do a lot of grid work or you work hard in the astral plane, and you have official a very normal life and you do a full-time job, the same again, you do so much, guys. So each of you is so important. Every person on this planet is important. So even beings which are not connected to the Prime Creator, which cut off from their hearts, so, or they believe their eye source more, or whatever it is, we all play a character in a video game. And imagine we have this game up to 7D. So, so do you see? And I truly believe it's really just a video game. And your soul takes the lead, even when we believe we can control everything. And imagine, yeah, this will happen December. I feel, yeah, we will heal and purge a lot during Christmas. A lot. So don't be surprised when you feel awful. Or when you must cry. Because you feel the pain. You feel the global pain of humanity. You feel the global pain even of the dark ones. Because they really don't know what they are doing, even when they believe so. Okay? So, and really having compassion for each other. What I feel is we must unite. So, and how you recognize each other when a person still shines, when a person still has a wide open heart, and still lets the heart speak. So then you know, okay, that's a person which goes with us, with the ascension. And all the other people, they transform not into robots, but their behave is like very heartless and cold. And it's getting colder, right? Their energy. And honestly, I don't know what will happen to these people. I really have no idea. My biggest hope is the great solar flash can help them. Because I mean, many people already saw that the sun color is changing, right? That the sun color is changing into the plasmic energy. I mean, even people which are not interested in spirituality, they notice it, right? So they notice the change of the sun color, or even that the sunlight gets brighter. I mean, many people see it now. Not everyone, the collective, doesn't see this either, because they're so in fear consciousness they don't realize that even the sun color is changing as well, that the sun color is getting brighter. So my biggest hope is that these plasmic codes are helping people to wake up. Maybe it is so. I have no clue, honestly, but I just know we are living in exciting times. We are prepared for this, and imagine all this, what happens now in this dimension, already happened in the future. This all happened already in 5D, in 6D, and in 7D. All this, it all happened already in the future. And when you know that the beings in 7D, they broke free from the master eye and from the eye source, even the most of the beings in 6D already did what I feel. They all broke free. 5D is a little bit complicated, what I feel. There are few beings, yeah, they still work for the AI source and they got deceived. 4D as well. 4D is fully controlled till they resist very strong, the astral beings from 4D. Okay, so, but they all broke free in 7D. So when this already happened in the future, then you know what will happen here. So it must come down. So it's a universal law, but I don't know how long all this will take. I honestly have no idea. So, but I just know we are here from the future. We knew this will happen and we are prepared for this. And it doesn't mean when you are at consciousness level 2000, it doesn't mean that you are better, that you are more worthy, that you are the chosen one and the other people not. Because this is all the old consciousness, that we label each other in a chosen one. You are more worthy, you are a guru, or whatever it is. Because actually every person on this planet is a guru. Every person on this planet is a chosen one. Even the negative ones, they are all a chosen one. So even the cyborgs, right? We are all a chosen one. So, and we must get out of these boxes, because all these labels are just designed to feel more isolated, that we label each other, that we believe now, okay, now we stay in a cage. Now I'm a chosen one, right? For example. And when you are a chosen one, this means you know more, you are more worthy, you have more rights, because the source protects you more as other people, because you have more rights because you are a chosen one, right? And the other people not. So what happens to you? You feel isolated, alone. It's like you believe you can't talk to no one because you are a chosen one and the others are not. Do you understand? It's like what happens? We are in a cage again. So, and then we search up for other chosen ones, right? And then we live all in a bubble together. But we don't anchor our messages. We don't spread our messages with humanity. But we are not here to stay all in a bubble and we speak about the collective or whatever. Actually, we are here to help the people. We are here to help Mother Gaia. We are here to help the children. We are here to help animals and to taking action. Do you see? So when it's getting out of control, so then we stay in a box again. And actually we all want to break free from this from these cages, isn't it? We all want to break free from this cage. So, but why keep it so complicated? It's so easy. Just follow your joy, really do what you love, and see that every person is in another state of consciousness and everyone just plays a character in a video game. So, and this is the easiest tool to get out of this dual consciousness. Because these beings, which are in dual consciousness, they want you to stay in dual consciousness as well. Because when you are in dual consciousness, even when you just do light work, you are in the dual consciousness, because then you ignore the shadow side. You ignore the darkness. But just working with the darkness will not help you either. Then you ignore the light. Do you see? It is these two sides. So that's why I tell my community over and over and over again, don't choose a side, because you are simply both. And this is unity consciousness. So that we really unite. And when you feel, hey, this person has a very destructive intent, just an example. I mean, you feel that, oh, I don't know, maybe he's paid opposition or she's paid opposition. Ooh, I feel she works for the negative alien agenda, for example. When you see that and you feel it in your heart, congratulations that your intuition responds to you, but really detach just from these people. Let them playing their game. And really invite people to join your world. This is how you change the world. You will change the world simply when you embody the being. When you are embodying your higher self, and your soul tribe will always stay by your side. Your soul tribe. These are the people which you really can inspire. And these are the people which you really can help. Because they can help you as well. And there is an energetic exchange happening. It's not that just you are the teacher and you coach people, but it is both. You learn so much always, even when millions of people subscribe to your channel and when thousands of people watch your live streams, you learn by them all. You learn always so much, even when you are a spiritual teacher, when you are a starseed, when you offer your services. I offer starseed readings as well, and I offer guided meditations as well on my website. So it doesn't mean that I'm perfect or that I know everything. So this is the old paradigm, and this crumbles as well. And so many people in the spiritual community, they slowly see through this as well. So this never brings us together. It's just about who is a chosen one, who is this, who is that. But actually, we don't break free for real from this cage. It is a cage. So we just simply want to spread our wings and fly. That's why Yeshua always told us, see through the eyes of a child again. And what does he say with this? My understanding is he means that we really express our authentic self. That you really share all your emotions because you're already now. And you don't have to heal all your chakras first to speak up. Because your soul is here now. You have a body now. You wake up in the morning. You have this beautiful vehicle now. So, and you just simply are the driver. You are the driver of your car. And this is your body. So, and that's why you're already now. And not just in future when you healed all your ancestor traumas or whatever. Because you are the driver of your car right now. And you can express your soul mission right now. And the easiest tool to figure out what it is your heart. It is simply your heart. Follow your joy. Really do what uplifts you. And then you are in contact with the Prime Creator. And you embody the feminine Christ again. Okay? So do you have any questions? I see so many beautiful comments. You are all so awesome and amazing. I'm so honored when my live videos are helping you guys. I hope so much in future I can improve my English skills. Yeah, I see Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much, Mark. I see you all. Yeah, Alicia, amazing, amazing. Yeah, detach from all these old labels, really. We don't need them any longer. Thank you, Alicia. I see you send so many comments here. Mark as well. Oh, Angel Dove, you're so amazing. Thank you so much. It's so simple. So it's really simple. So, but we keep it so complicated over and over again. Yeah. And as I told you, grounding is important because as stronger your roots are, as more the tree is able to rise up to heaven. So it's the other way around. As more you are grounded, as more you are able to channel. And as more you feel more safe as well. And then you will rise up to heaven. How to do that? Follow your joy. The same again. Really do what makes you happy. Really follow your joy. And you feel this divine voice. Your divine voice always speaks to you. And it always spoke to you. Listen to her. Listen to your inner child. Listen to your divine voice. And taking action. Taking action. Take this voice seriously. Then you are grounded. Then you're grounded because you feel safe. You feel also that you are needed. Because imagine now, you always had this deep wish. You want to do a painting for a good friend. Maybe it's a simple example. You always receive this message deep within, hey, I want to draw a picture for my friend. So you love it to paint and to do artwork. So you know that you are worthy when you're taking action. So you paint now, you draw this picture, and you know this friend will be very happy. So it activates all your chakras. You're so linked to the cosmos as well. Because when you are heart-centered, you are linked to the cosmos as well. It boosts also your crown chakra. Maybe you receive some calls, messages, intuitive, and then you do intuitive painting or you do energy painting, and then many codes and messages are coming through, and you know that you are needed because you make your friend smile. Your friend will be happy. Do you see? And this is the easiest tool to ground, because each of us wants to feel needed, right? It's a deep wish of us humans. And when we know that we are needed, that we are important, it always pushes our limits. And when you feel you want to help animals, then you feel the same feelings. Then you know, hey, I'm needed. So my dog is waiting for me, right? When you have a pet, for example, and a dog lives with you, you know that you are needed, right? Or when you have your own children, the same. You feel you are needed. And really do what makes you happy, in which you really feel, hey, I'm needed. Because this is the biggest wish of us humans. And every child is doing this intuitive, right? When a child creates a painting the same, a child shares with us all the painting. Look, I created a new artwork, right? So, and they're so excited because they want to be seen by us. They want to feel needed and appreciated. And we have the same, even when we are adults. We want to be seen by others as well and appreciated. And we want to feel needed. So, and how are you doing this? Really follow your joy. Because when you follow your joy, when you really do what your heart tells you, then you will feel needed. And even when you just help one person, just one person, or you help your neighbor, you help your pet, whatever it is, then you are already needed. And you are worthy. You are not better. You are not much less worthy as a chosen one or as a person which has millions of followers. Because not every person has the mission to have millions of followers. Not everyone. So, and that's it. So this is the old paradigm, and the old paradigm crumbles in the spiritual community too. And you will see through these illusions when you open your heart. And then you will see them all these cages and all these boxes, all these limitations. So and then you dive deep within and you will realize, hey, shit, what did I have done? I actually did this just because I believed now I belong to a community. Because I was so afraid to be seen for real. I believed I must do all this because then I belong to a community. But actually it was never me. It never made me happy. I just did it for others because I believed I'm alone. So no one will like me, right? Fear motivated us many, many times. And not true love. So, and this is, in my opinion, unity consciousness. This is, in my opinion, New Earth. That you really understand you are worthy the way you are. You are good the way you are. You have a shadow self, you have a light self. Don't ignore these two sides. You are both. So, and our team knows it. Even when they are light beings and they have lovely intents, they know they also have a shadow self. And because they find peace with their shadow selves, they are in peace and they embody light for real, authentically. So not just pretending I love and like everyone, but actually it's not true. It's not true. Because when you experience it, when you go through this, so then you will see if you really love a person or not. Okay, so and we are all in this together. And this is what our team knows. They are in peace with their shadows. So that's why they embody the light authentically. And that's the difference to the false light. The false light means I pretend to love and like everyone like this, but actually it's not true. Actually, we judge the people strongly now, right? You know, but it's not true. It's not authentic. And the new earth means to share your authentic self. And do you see, I spoke so much now. Do you see there are so many stages? And now we talk about the global event. We talk about the meat beds. We talk about the financial quantum system or whatever. Do you see this? When there are so many stages. So, and see the consciousness of the collective for real. And I believe it's not a good idea to expose this technology either. They will go crazy. They are not careful. Really. They will really go crazy. It's no good idea yet. So this is just my feeling. And then it's better when it's like this. Okay? Because really, I think we would have more chaos. More chaos as we have it now. And I mean, it's already chaotic. Because for the people, it's already their limit. It's almost too much for them. That's why it's happening so slowly. And please, having compassion, even when you see there are people which really sold their soul, because this is true. You are really selling your soul when you work for the negative alien agenda, which all serve Lucifer, if you will, okay? So they really sold their soul, but many times fear motivated them. It was fear. Fear not to belong into a group, fear of not having enough money or whatever it is, okay? So, and we are all playing a character in a video game, and without any challenges, I think this video game would be very boring, okay? So thank you so much. You are awesome. Each of us is. So, and thank you so much for everything you do. I'm so honored, and take care, and maybe see you soon again. Ciao, ciao. Tschüss.